This is Miss Lizzie, and I want to welcome you to the Queen Lizzie podcast. Together, we will go through the history of Rosewood, Florida, and watch as the once prosperous town rises out of the bloodshed, fire, and ash to reveal the people, the memory, and the legacy of Rosewood. Watch every Thursday on Facebook and YouTube, or listen to our story on Apple or Google Podcasts, Spotify, iHeartRadio, or wherever you find your favorite podcasts. Hello, everybody. I am Lizzie Robinson Jenkins, representing not only the Rosewood Foundation, but the personal testimonies of history of cherished families and friends. You are now watching the Queen Lizzie podcast. Today, we are talking with Elio Piedra. Welcome, right. Elio.
Woohoo! Thank you for having me.
And thank you for accepting.
Absolutely.
And we have a lot to talk about. We've known each other for quite a few months. Okay? Yes. But I remember trying to locate you. I came to your office when I first tried to get in touch with you.
Exactly, yes.
Creekside?
Yes, Creekside.
Yes. I left you a message. I remember that.
I remember, yes.
And I've been trying to get in touch with you. But guess who's here today? I located him, and he's my guest. I'm excited. And he has some exciting news for you that he's going to share.
Yes. Well, first of all, thank you to
You're
Queen Lizzie for having me. I am so honored and privileged to be here with you, because this is a great platform for our Gator Nation, for our community. Yes. And I really do appreciate it, and I appreciate you.
Thank you.
I was good until I got here. Now I am so much better.
Yes, I bring it out, don't I? Bring out the best in you.
Absolutely. You definitely do.
Yes. But would you like to tell us about your new, it's not a promotion, it's a new business.
A new business, yeah. Yes. So in case you don't know me, my name is Elio Piedra. I've been an entertainer in Gainesville, Florida for a little over 10 years. I've been with my company. A lot of people know me by that, doing corporate events, weddings, and I actually developed a podcast production company 4 years ago, who actually developed into a radio station. Tu Fiesta Radio 3 years ago. It's going to be November 2nd. It's going to be our third year only. Yay! Woohoo! And in 3 years, we were an online radio station, and then we actually, with the help of our family from Odyssey, I would love to shout out to them. My people from KTK, The Sky, and all of those great folks. They've been supporting us tremendously. And then we got our HD2 channel. And HD2, just to explain a little bit of context, HD FM, it is a new technology that came out in 2008 for radio stations. The FCC, which is the Federation of Communications, developed that technology to give room to other radio stations that they were struggling a little bit, or they wanted to actually develop an idea. So long story short, just a few weeks ago, it's not even a month, we launched our 95.7 FM in Gator Nation.
Yay!
Woohoo! Yeah, get excited, baby.
Yes.
Because we are very excited. We are very happy. We've been working tremendously, like it's no one's business. Like, you have no idea. It's crazy. Our team, our engineers, our management team, everybody, a lot of paperwork, a lot of engineering projects. Yes. A lot of programming. We're so excited. And for the first time ever, we actually launched the very first Latino radio station in Gainesville, Florida history.
Latino! And I think I was the first one to call and say, congratulations. I'm kidding.
Yes. No, well, you actually were, yeah.
Oh, really?
Yes. Yeah. The first text message that I got, it was from Queen Liz.
All right. I have been following you.
I know. Okay. I do appreciate the support, and it's being amazing. We even went to the same Dale Carnegie course class.
Sure did. That's right. I have forgotten about that. We did. It was fun. Yeah. If you have not taken that class, make sure you take it. Yeah. This is a plug, a shout out to
Freddie Weeby.
Freddie Weeby is a very hard worker, a great supporter. Freddie Weeby supports everybody.
Everybody.
When I told him I was having you on, he said, "Good person." Okay, he is excited, so he might peep in today, but he knows you're here.
Yeah, no, I will also would love to shout out Freddie. Freddie's been my mentor for quite some time, over
Yes.
3 years doing business together. His mentorship and leadership skills and branding and marketing that I've been acquiring from Freddie is unparalleled. I am very grateful. And on behalf of our Latino community, Freddie's been supporting Latino businesses like hey, left and right. He
Yes.
is all over the place, especially our nonprofit community.
Yes.
You know, so I am shout out to Freddie Weeby and to our Spooters Gridiron Grill. You know, Coach always made fun of me when I said Spooters. That's impossible. That is impossible, Coach. To me to say it right. Come on.
Well, I know what you're saying. He's giving you a hard time. He understands what you're saying.
I know. We have fun. We gotta have
yes,
fun.
I was about to say that's who he is. He is very supportive of history and of Rosewood too. I appreciate Freddie. Appreciate Steve Spurrier, Coach Spurrier. They are there. Meldon Law.
Yes.
They are some of the big hitters and supporters of the two of us because you always entertain each year at the Alzheimer
Yes.
event.
Alzheimer Walk, the
yes.
Fan Fest, all of those, and a lot of nonprofit events that we are part of.
Yes, and speaking of Alzheimer, the walk this year is October 26th, which is on a Saturday. So if you want to join, you may register online. Now, I have already registered. Okay, I don't know if I'm going to. Of course, I'm going to walk. It's just 3 miles. I will do the walk, and we are walking for maybe some of us in the future. Just be there and support us. Also, I have an event coming up. Very important. It is my 86th birthday. Yay, 86.
Come on, get excited, everybody. 86. You know, it's funny. I got to tell you this.
Okay.
I had a friend, he passed away, but he passed away almost 100 years. He passed away at 98. And I told Paco, I used to tell Paco, I don't want to reach 90. And he said, like, well, you said that because you are no 89. So, you know.
Yeah. Oh, I'm going to reach 99, 100 plus, and then some.
Yes. And you know what? When you reach 100,
Yes.
Queen Liz, we're gonna close the entire 34th Street, and we're gonna have the biggest and greatest party in Gator Nation ever.
All right. I'm going to hold you to that. Did you hear that, Zach is my witness. Y'all can't see Zach, but he's our producer, and he's writing it down. Okay. And I'm glad you two know each other. So
Yes.
he can remind you and you can remind him.
Definitely.
134th Street, here we come. We're
Close.
closing you down. And as I was about to say, at my birthday, it's going to be right here where we are, upstairs in the Visa rooftop, and we're going to have a ball. So if you don't have your ticket, okay, purchase your ticket online, go to Eventbrite, and just pull up Lizzie Robinson. No, it's not. It's Queen Lizzie 86. And the link for you to pay for your ticket will say hello to you. Okay, and we are looking, and music, you know what, music, that is so funny. We have 2 musicians, Lavelle Whitfield.
Nice.
And Elio Piedra. Did I say right?
Yes.
But anyway, they are going to work it out somehow because we got their names out there. And that was a mistake, but they are good friends. Now, isn't that nice?
Yeah.
Yeah, when I talked to Lavelle said, don't worry about it. He's my good friend.
Yeah,
we'll work it out.
Yeah, we have worked together several times. He's a wonderful guy.
Yes, and that's good. But please come, buy your ticket, and enjoy yourself. 5 hours. You don't have to stay the entire 5 hours, but just show up because we are promoting our museum. We have renderings that we are going to be sharing with you so that you will be interested in purchasing whatever or donating to the cause. Because as I tell people, I'm 86 soon to be, and we have property in Archer, 29 acres. We're going to build a museum. I'm not going to live forever. But I want your grandchildren, okay, my grandchildren, Zach's grandchildren, anybody's grandchildren who's interested in history to take it to the next level.
Let's rephrase what you just said. I do believe that you will live forever. Yes, because your legacy, what you're doing for our community, will stay with us forever.
Now that's true.
And and you will live forever, and that would be with us forever.
Okay. It's yours. It belonged to the community. Yes. Okay. Yay, community.
Yeah, it's gonna be a wonderful time. But let me tell you, we gotta dance, eh? We gotta dance. You and I, we gotta dance, Queen, big time.
I love to dance.
What is your favorite? What are we gonna dance? Motown? Funk?
I love Motown. I love funk. I love blues. Ooh. Like down home blues by I can't remember. Johnny somebody.
BB Kings?
Yeah, I love BB. We are going to juke. That's what we call it. We're going to get down. So y'all come to help us enjoy a birthday bash. I may be 86, but I still can dance.
Yeah, definitely.
When I was at home, Dad didn't allow any dancing in the house. But when I got to college, I've been dancing ever since. Yes, awesome. He did not. Do I hear in there? If he heard us shuffling on the floor, are y'all dancing now, sir? But when I got to college, I started dancing. Been dancing ever since, and I enjoy my life.
That's awesome.
And my mom's sister was the teacher in Rosewood, and she said, and she survived. Okay, she was attacked by the good old boys. However, she survived that and came home, told my mom what happened to her. She was, and I don't like saying this, but she was gang raped. And the reason she kept it a secret, because it was embarrassing for her to say to her parents, I was raped. So she told my mom. Oh, wow. And my mother told me everything and said, you must keep this history alive. But the good part about her surviving, it was the work of the Levy County Sheriff that made certain she and other Rosewood citizens survive, because Mom said he worked 96 hours straight around the clock in an effort to get them out of Rosewood alive. And one song that I liked, my mother wrote a song to tell the entire story. 13 verses, but the 1 or 2 verses I like, I'm going to sing it now. The Cedar Key train conductors were told to pick up in Rosewood. Standing by the tracks with the lantern, its young school teacher stood, waiting in desperation to board the midnight train. And headed to Archer, Florida, in the sunshine and the rain. And that is so wrong.
Hey, that deserves a Grammy, huh? Right there. Huh?
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, well, you need to tell them that I need a Grammy. But anyway, I have been telling the story, and she said, don't attack anyone, because the people living today are not responsible for what happened. And I don't. And that's why Freddie, Steve, Spurrier, Zach, and you, that's why y'all understand what is going on. I don't hold grudges. It was still painful for me to tell. But in order to get followers, you got to tell the truth. And I keep it truthful and real, keeping it real. Yes. So we can't undo history. So we have to tell it to keep it alive. So that's who I am. I tell people all the time, Rosewood is not about me. It's history. And we got to keep it alive for the next generation. Because of them, we are. And I like telling people my great-grandmother walked from, I don't like telling it, but anyway, she was kidnapped, captured, age 13, and walked from Parchman, Mississippi to Jackson, auction off. Then she walked from Jackson to Archer, 678 miles in 6 months. And because of her, I am. And Mom said she would tell them, her grandchildren and children, her stories. And she would always make them fun, entertaining. So she was a storyteller too. However, her life was very painful, but she would always tell them the story. That's why I know so much, because everything my great-grandmother told my mom as a child, my mom told it to me. And I remember everything, dates and all. Okay? All right. That's about time for our first half. We are going to head to a quick break, and we'll be right back after a word from our sponsors.
Meldon Law has been serving personal injury victims since 1971. In those days, Jeffrey Meldon's presence as an attorney in the music scene dubbed him with the nickname the Hippie Attorney. And although times have changed, two things haven't: our commitment to bettering our community by helping the injured,
Albert, are you ready to go to the game?
and our love for the Florida Gators.
If you bleed orange and blue, Meldon Law is the firm for you.
I am Black History.
I am Rosewood Black History.
I am Florida
and America's Black History, and you are too.
January 1st, 1923, the KKK insurrectionists attacked Rosewood, killing 5, burning it down.
Because a white woman lied and cried, a black man assaulted me. Rosewood redevelopment is on its way.
Want to help? Visit rosewoodflorida.com.
Welcome back to Queen Lizzie Podcast, brought to you weekly from the Steve Spurrier Podcast Room at Spurrier's Gridiron Grill. We are here with Elio Piedra. The Queen Lizzie Podcast is brought to you by Campus USA Credit Union, live from the Meldon Law Gator Studios at Spurrier's Gridiron Grill. So we are back talking with Elio. Okay, and would you like to repeat or tell us something new about your new business? And I'm so happy for you.
Absolutely. No, thank you, Queen Lizzie. I am super excited right now. And for those that are just tuning in, thank you for watching. And again, thank you for having me. Tu Fiesta Radio 95.7 FM. It is a platform that we are very, very proud. I personally am very grateful and blessed to have. I'll tell you why, Queen Lizzie. I come from a country that it is very selfish in a way, a government that never gave us a voice, never gave us even the media communication platforms to actually say, to have the freedom of speech, right? Mm-hmm. So I always tell this because people sometimes ask me, "Why are you so passionate? You want to fight for to put the word out there?" For me, that's very personal. Yes. It's very important to be there for the community. It's very important to actually give the auctions that I didn't have the opportunity to have. Exactly. Back then in my country. And for those that they don't know my country, I am Cuban, born and raised in Cuba. That's my homeland, and I call the United States of America my second home because it is. Because I am blessed to having the greatest country in the world. I do feel that, and I love this country, all the opportunities that it gives you, all the tools, the resources. Yes, when I came to this country, I didn't even know how to speak English. The only word that I knew was yes. Okay. Yes, no. That's all and I had to learn and to be able, and the first thing I learned is like, wherever you go, they say you go to Germany, fine. But if you are going to another country to learn the culture, to embrace everything from that country, one of the first things that you need to worry about is, how to speak English. I understand that some people, they might come later and, it might be too late. It's never too late, by the way. But anyways, I came when I was 20. And that's young. So I had the opportunity to actually even go to UF for English classes and have a wonderful English teacher. And my wife was a great supporter. She's a great supporter still, but at that time I remember she was changing my phone to English. Stop with the Spanish. And invited me to watch things in English, which is a great help. If you are interested, for your viewers, anybody that wants to learn any language, really, you can. First of all, you can learn any language, but you need to change. You need to make changes if you want different results. You need to have different tools around yourself, or even with people that they speak that language, so you can practice.
Yes.
That's what happened. But I love it, and that's the reason I am passionate about Tu Fiesta Radio 95.7, because from the Latino community perspective, that, by the way, we are 15% of our population in Alachua County. Almost 50,000 Latinos in Alachua County.
Really?
And we are so proud of that, because from our platform, we are not only serving the Latino community, but our entire community.
Wow.
We are so proud to have. We just had multiple of the candidates that they are running for sheriff or Alachua County Sheriff Office. We just had actually Sheriff Gainey. We have another candidates. We are doing a wonderful job. Very in alliance with our Gainesville Police Department. We're doing a lot with different nonprofits, and that's what we love to do. Radio. That's what radio is about: community engagement and difference, making a difference.
Well, send your department or a message in Spanish.
En Spanish.
And tell them about me and Rosewood and my event.
Bueno, vamos a estar en un par de semanas celebrando el cumpleaños de la reina, the Queen.
Thank you.
That's how you say the Queen, la reina.
Oh, I love it, la reina.
La reina.
La reina. I'm the queen, as he said. Okay?
Yes.
And by the way, he is my friend, a real friend, and we have a lot in common. We're friends.
Yes, absolutely. And I'm so blessed to say that, and I'm so blessed to be able to learn from you, grow, surrounded by your knowledge, by your you are an incredible human being, and you are a gift to this community. Oh. And for me to even be sitting here, it's an honor that I can't even explain. So I am very grateful.
I can't explain it. I don't know why I was running you down. Remember I told you I was looking you up. I heard about you. I don't remember how I found out about you. But I met you somewhere.
It's the universe.
And you impressed. You left something in my heart. The spirit connected. Even before I met you, I remember leaving that note on your door. And it took you forever to call me. But you did. And you apologized. Oh, I am so busy. I already knew you were busy before I tried to locate you.
I know.
So I didn't have a problem with that. You were still on time when you were supposed to call me. I heard from you. Yeah. You were busy. And you have been busy ever since. And I appreciate that.
No, absolutely. I am very, very, very happy to be here. And I want to shout out to all of the viewers. I want to ask your viewers to actually keep supporting this wonderful platform, because this is a great platform for our community to learn about, people. I've been watching other interviews. You're doing a wonderful job. And I have a question for you, Lizzie.
Okay.
I have a question for you, because I see you all around, and you don't look 86. What's the secret to get to 86? I mean, as you are, like, just, like the best shape ever, like emotionally, physically, happy, spiritually. Talk to me. Give me the secret. I want to get like this to my 80s.
Well, I grew up on a farm. Cows, hogs, livestock. We grew our food, okay, and we ate our food. So I contribute a lot of it to eating healthy.
Oh.
I drink lots of water, okay? People buy water. We have well water. I drink the well water. Okay, water is water, because some of the water that you buy, you don't know if it's well water or what. So I don't exercise. I used to, okay, but I don't, and I should. It's just what I eat, and I don't overeat. I know when to stop. I love, as I've gotten older, I hate to say this, but it's the truth. I have goats. They love Tootsie Rolls. And I buy Tootsie Rolls for them, and I eat more Tootsie Rolls than they eat. So I love candy. I don't know if it's good or bad, but I think it's good. It's good to me. Don't know if it's good for me. So I watch what I eat. I watch what I eat. And I don't claim that I'm going to get old. I like looking good. I don't know if I look good, but I like staying young.
You look beautiful. You look absolutely stunning. All the time. All the time.
Well, I try. I try. So that's my secret. And let me tell you a Cuban story, since you're from Cuba. Don't know if this is true, but my mom told me everything, and I believe her. Mom said when they were younger, living in Archie, 2 cousins, last name Cotman, moved to Cuba.
Oh.
We never heard from them again. Why did they move to Cuba? Because life was much better in Cuba for them than it was here in the United States. Okay, racism galore. Okay, now I know for a fact I had 2 cousins. My mother had 2 cousins that moved to Philadelphia because they were white enough to pass, and they both married white women.
Oh, okay.
And they would come back to Archer to visit their mother, but they never brought their wives.
So they said that racism was worse in the United States than in Cuba, than it was in Cuba?
Oh, yes. That's why they went. Yes. It was worse here in the United States. And, of course, it was worse here than it was in Philadelphia. And one day when I get on television, I'm going to locate my people that went to, I know their names, I'm going to locate them that moved to Philadelphia, because one of them lost a leg before he left Archer hunting, rabbit hunting, and he accidentally shot himself, and they had to take remove his leg. So I'm going to get on TV and I'm going to say that, and his name is Emmanuel Brown, and I hope somebody get in touch with me. Oh, that was my father. May never happen, but it's a starter. Okay.
Very nice. So, no, that's a great story of Cuba. Cuba before the revolution, on 1959, it was wonderful. We used to have, well, obviously I wasn't born, but I have heard incredible stories. As a matter of fact, I have a great friend, or I had, because he also passed away, but he left me a beautiful, beautiful original catalog of the real Cuba. Okay. Way before Castro. Before Castro took place, that's when everything went downhill in Cuba. On January 1st, 1959. That's when things started going in another direction.
Well, this was before then. Long before. Yeah, my mom said they moved there.
And I remember I have heard stories, incredible stories of people that they used to live in Key West, and they used to tell a ferry down to Cuba from Key West. Say, okay, let me go and have some brunch in Cuba, in Havana. That was a good life, way before the 30s and 40s.
Right. This may have been. They may have gone to Key West. Okay. I don't know how they got there, but well, like I say, mom was a history major.
That's awesome.
8th grade education, however, but she still was she majored in history. And that's why I tell her story and keep that story alive. I have so many stories. Not going to tell them today, but anytime you want to come back and we can talk more, okay, about anything you want to talk about. But I'm going to go back to Rosewood just to remind you all, please buy a ticket. We need to sell at least 150 tickets, okay, $50. Eventbrite, Queen Lizzie Bash, or just pull up my name. You will see it. Order your ticket and come anytime, and we're going to have fun. You get 1 drink, okay, 1 coupon for a drink and all of the food that you can eat. So please come out and support us. Okay, anything, awesome. Closing remarks from you?
Well, just to ask people to, stay humble, stay grateful, stay awesome. And I want to thank you for having me. You are wonderful and you are awesome. And if you are out there and you are pursuing your dreams, whatever it is that you want to do, you have greatness within you. You have something special. Keep putting that work in, because you know what? I heard that from my good friend Les Brown. He says, live full, die empty. Whatever it is that you want to do, give it all up, because that's the way to go. give it all up. That's how I want to close.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Thank you for having me.
And I know Les Brown. I have been following him. You are very welcome, and thank you for being my guest. And I look forward to working with you in the community. I look forward to coming to your station so we can talk some more and also promote this event, my event that's coming up. Not my event, our event, birthday bash that's coming up October 23rd. Okay?
Yes.
All right. I am cautiously humbled, honored, and blessed to meet people daily and invite them to join in peace building, healing, and reconciliation through learning about the history of Rosewood. That will wrap up today's episode. I am Queen Lizzie. Until next time, this is my Rosewood story, and I'm sticking to it, and you need to say something.
Long life to the Queen!